Welcome back to Painted Valley Design's YouTube channel, where we will be showing you tutorials as well as an exclusive look into our glitter collections. You can find the glitters used in these videos at www.paintedvalleydesigns.com. Today we're going to do a plaid cup with a bleach stain look and a water slide. I've got my sanded cup, my tape, my Mod Podge, my glitter colors. I'm going to use red, dark gold, and black. I have a razor blade or a box knife and a paintbrush as well. I am going to go in with my tape now and put a strip of it around the bottom here because I'm going to do gold on the bottom part of my cup. And I use double-sided tape on this one, 1/2 inch, but you can use painter's tape or electrical tape. The double-sided tape is just what I had in the size that I needed. So I go in and I just go around the bottom of the cup here to kind of block that off so that when I'm done doing my plaid, I can add the gold to the bottom. So now I take my tape and I measure it along the length of the cup plus a little bit extra for what goes over the top of the cup there. I usually end up with more than I need, but I would rather have too much than not enough. So I go ahead and I just cut that, and then I go in and I place my tape over the center, over the top of the cup. And again, I just eyeball this. This is pretty easy to do because you can see it pretty well whether it's centered or not. And once I place it down and I'm happy with where it's at, I push down on the edge of the top of the cup there so that the tape is tight. So right here, I pull the tape tight so that it's in a straight line and press it down. And then I go to my other side here and I felt like it was a little uneven, so I'm just fixing it there, and I do the same thing and I just pull it down and go tight and push it down with my finger. And then I will cut the excess off of the bottom there so that it's not dangling down and getting stuck on stuff. And now I am just repeating that same process again. I will do it this time and then 2 more times, and then we will go ahead and get into the horizontal lines. And now we're going to go ahead and go in on our horizontal lines. So I will start at the top of this, use that as my guide for where I need to go on the next lines. So I just start out and I push it down on one of the vertical lines that's already there, and I just go slowly around the top and make sure that I keep it level with the edge of that upper rim. And now I'm going to go in and I cut little strips off of the double-sided tape so that I can lay it down on my in-between lines, the lines that aren't going to have tape on it, just so that as I go around the cup, my lines stay straight because I tend to wander. So I'll just place those randomly around the cup. As you can see here, I'm doing that. I place like 3 or 4 of these. It helps make my job a little easier. So I'm going to grab my tape again and do my second line, and we will make it all the way down the cup, and we will be back. All right, and now we're gonna go in for the fun part. I'm gonna grab my Mod Podge here out of my little cup with my paintbrush and just go down this first vertical line here and cover those with Mod Podge. I did not do a base coat on this, so I will do 2 layers of glitter on this one. And all of the squares, when you first layer your tape on your cup, the first squares that are out are obviously the blank squares not covered in tape. All of those will be the same color. So I start out with my darker color first, so I will be applying these with black glitter. And here I will just continue to go around the cup until I have all of these squares covered in black, and then I will be back to explain the next step. Now that all of the black is covered, I'm going to go in and do my second layer of black. Same fashion I did before, put the Mod Podge on my little paintbrush here and just go in each square, cover it, and then lay on the black glitter. I am now going to grab one of my empty medicine cups and I'm going to go in and do my AB mix glitter. So this will be a mix of my 2 colors. It'll be a 50-50 mix of black and red. So I go ahead and just pour that black in there and then I'll put the red in and stir it up. We are now going to go in and apply the red and black mix glitter. That needs to go on all 4 sides of your black squares. So we're going to start by removing the horizontal lines of tape. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back to apply this glitter mix. All right, now we've got all the tape removed. We're gonna go in with our Mod Podge on our paintbrush and put them in all of the silver squares that we see. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply evenly on each square, apply that mixed glitter of the black and the red, and go around the entire cup, and then go ahead and do the second layer of it while we're here. Now we're going to go and remove the vertical lines of tape. This is where it kind of gets a little bit trickier to put your glitter colors down, but it's really not super difficult. You just have to freehand your squares a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and remove those vertical lines, and we'll be back to finish applying that black and red mixture. All right, now that all of our tape has been removed from those vertical lines, we're gonna go in with our red and black glitter mixture and go in on the sides of the black. In this part, you just kind of have to freehand your squares in. I use a flat, kind of, to me, I consider it a thin paintbrush just to keep those lines a little easier. So we're gonna go in, apply Mod Podge, sprinkle on the black and red glitter mixture, and then I go in and do my second covering of glitter for this color, and then we will be back to apply the red. our black and red glitter mixture has been fully applied. So now we're just going to cover up all of the silver squares with the plain red glitter. Again, same thing as the rest. I just go in with my brush with Mod Podge on it and cover those squares with the Mod Podge and apply my red glitter. And after I get done with my first coat, I will go in and do my second, and then we will be back. And now that all of our plaid squares have been covered, I'm going to remove that tape at the bottom there and go ahead and get my Mod Podge, my paintbrush, and my gold glitter and cover the remaining bottom part of the cup. After this, I spray with clear matte spray paint to seal the colors. I put it on my turner and I apply 2 coats of epoxy. And once those dry, we go outside for our bleach spot. My cup now has 2 layers of epoxy on it. I have sanded it and I am taking my white spray paint and I'm making 1 perfect sized block of white where I'm going to apply my Waterslide. And then after I do this, I grab a paintbrush, a stiffer one, and I spray paint my brush and then I flick the brush at the cup to create those bleach spots on it. And here's our final product. Like always, I will put the link in the description box below for the glitters used in this video, as well as the water slide. We currently have a limited quantity of plaid bundles in red and black, as well as white and silver. So head on over to paintedvalleydesigns.com to check those out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.